basically the royal suite.
Yeah.
I mean, call it the Perdana Suite. So it's where we host the airlines, ministers.
You were supposed to do the launching outside, is that?
It's supposed to be outside, but it was raining.
The risk pause and
Yeah.
Kemukakan.
Ada soalan.
very quick, easy then.
Come on guys, selalunya you all
Masih tengah fikir lagi. Sejuk sangat.
Yeah, hi YB. Maybe your thoughts on the event tonight, the Circle Lights official launch.
Yeah. I think there are two things here. First thing, I think the circle lights, the night lighting will definitely add more revenue for SIC and also ensure that the circuit will be used as much as possible to as many groups as possible. The second part here is also nostalgic to have to Dr. Mahathir once again in the Sepang circuit, and from there onward to discuss the future or the vision of SIC, which is to transform Sepang through SIC as a motorsport city, as a motorsports hub, to also build ancillary industries around it. For example, to have vocational training specifically on motorsports, and to also ensure that the city transforms as a whole. Therefore, the benefit to SIC and to the nation as a whole will be great. It's to move away also from F1 and to focus a lot more on two-wheel sports. I think we'll hear a great explanation hopefully by Mohamad to Dr. Mahathir tonight.
So YB, there's no possibility of F1 coming back to Malaysia.
Pardon?
Is there any possibility of Formula One coming back?
The focus, and this is a cabinet decision, the focus is to look at motorsports, specifically two-wheel sports.
So we're going to place emphasis on MotoGP and
Yes.
the Superbike series and all
Yeah.
that. Any reason why YB?
Can I go into the detail? So a few of the reasons. One is because F1 is very expensive and costly. The last one was brief. It's about 50 to 70 million US dollars per annum, and that money is better spent or channeled to develop SIC, its infrastructure, and to also focus on motorsports. At the same time, if you look at F1 today, it's a diminishing marginal return. Previously, PM dah sampai. Sorry guys, PM is already here.
Do it after.
Yeah.
A very good evening, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Dato, Datin, distinguished guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SIC Circuit Lights official launch. As we will begin our event shortly, I would like to request that everyone kindly be seated and to please put all electronic devices as well as your mobile phones on silent mode. Thank you very much. We'll be starting soon. All right, just to let you all know, all our guests here, that we have our honourable ministers as well as some of our management at the SIC clinic. And this actually shows the inside of the clinic, which is located inside the vicinity of the famed 5.543 kilometer track. It has been operational since May 2017 to track and paddock line, including, of course, the SIC staff. And now SIC is happy to announce that the clinic is now open to the general public. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m., 7 days a week. And we'd like to announce that we are welcoming more people from the public to visit our clinic for their medical needs.
How many minutes? Because I had 2050 when how many minutes 70 targeted for this show and 2070 yet. Because they say it's a downward trend. Yeah.
Okay, Tun masuk dan Tun dekat pos 1. Okay. You all ke depan. Okay, dah relax, jangan confuse. Make sure Tun sampai kita pergi escort flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to SIC Circuit Lights official launch. And as you can see on the screen, our beloved Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad with his lovely wife, Tun Dr. Hasma, along with the VIP guests have arrived at the circuit. And Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad is not just here to launch our circuit lights tonight, but he's also here to visit as well as to officiate SIC's clinic. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, SIC has opened a clinic inside the vicinity of this famed 5.543 kilometer track, and it has been in operation since May 2017 to track and paddock clients, including, of course, our very own staff. And SIC is happy to announce that the clinic is now open to the general public. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., 7 days a week. We'd also like to welcome more people from the public to visit our clinic for their medical needs.
Most of the action happens here during only big events. I think remember Singapore, there was one accident. Now it's both are equipped with basic
Not dehydration as well. This is the burn unit in case of fire. Water with ice is a burn.
yes, because mostly one patient go into shock. So it is one baby shock conversion. The other one is so at least we stop any damage. What happens is we have to stabilize the patient, so then shock we can manage. It's much better than going into cardiac arrest and all this. Yeah.
Speaking to a doctor, okay. Belakang ya. Laju sikit.
So what we did was we decided to turn it into a
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yang Berhormat Tuan Mohamadin Ketapi, Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture. All right, once again, a kind reminder while we wait for the arrival of our Prime Minister, I'd like to request all guests to be at your seat as the event will be starting soon. And just a kind reminder also to put all electronic devices and mobile phones on silent mode. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad, our beloved Prime Minister of Malaysia, and his lovely wife, Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Dr. Siti Hasmah binti Mohamad Ali. Thank you, everyone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, kindly be seated. Terima kasih. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sepang International Circuit.
Since 1991, Malaysia MotoGP is the longest and oldest running international event, now dubbed as the biggest international sporting event. SIC always plays host to a record-breaking number of fans every year. What makes it a sold-out event is thanks partly to more than 6 million two-wheels community in Malaysia, besides over 20,000 international fans from 44 countries. With a huge global exposure, the MotoGP contributes to a positive economic impact and also bringing international recognition to Malaysia. While SIC is well known for major races like F1 and MotoGP, there is more than that. Our circuit is booked on an average of 98% per year. This is our mainstay. SIC commits to its business sustainability, and this is reflected with our 5-year development plan. We are looking into bringing in investment through this plan, as can be seen with our first project, the Motorsports Park. The facility currently boasts 100% occupancy, contributing 7.7% to SIC's revenue. The enhanced paddock chalet offers top-notch facilities. The secondary paddock provides SIC's clientele concurrent use of race management facilities at the circuit, which allows SIC to run multiple events at the same time. To extend the utilization of the circuit, SIC has recently launched its night lights. This will contribute 5.85% to SIC's revenue and will further enhance the experience for track users. Being an MOF company, nation building has been one of SIC's main priority. Through organizing national championships to developing Malaysians into contenders in world championships. The circuit's interest in two-wheel action is not only confined to bringing in the ringgit and sen, but we aim to develop talent in the Malaysian motorsport scene. With the absence of F1, this allows SIC to develop a number of motorsports programs for both two wheels and four wheels. Beginning with Zulfahmi Khairuddin, our talent development program is now in place. We reached a high spot when Hafiz Shahrin entered the MotoGP category in 2018. The four-wheel program is already making considerable headway with our Malaysian trio, Jazman Jaafar, Nabil Jafri and Weron Tan, who raced in the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans. And this does not stop here. What's in store for the future of SIC? SIC started at the turn of a new millennium, and we plan to ensure that the tradition of breaking new ground in motorsports continues well into the future. MotoGP will continue to excite until 2021 and aims to achieve record-breaking attendance each year, while SIC is also looking at bringing in more international events in 2019. With the announcement that SIC will be hosting the FIM Endurance World Championships and World Touring Car Championships, it will be a double header of two of the biggest two- and four-wheel world events. Within the next 12 months, to further complement SIC's core business and ensure sustainability, SIC is in process of developing a purpose-built driving experience center that will allow users to test their vehicles and driving techniques, led by renowned certified instructors. Motorhead events aside, SIC is looking forward to chartering new territory as an edutainment hub for motorsports and lifestyle events. There is no let-up for us at SIC as we strive to fulfill the expectations to be the leaders in developing Malaysian motorsports. We aspire for the MDEF program to grow and achieve that pinnacle of racing. After 19 glorious years, we are set to grow stronger.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to everyone here. Welcome to the Perdana Suite here at the Sepang International Circuit. My name is Daphne Eiking, and as an avid die-hard motorsports fan myself, I'm absolutely thrilled to be your MC for tonight. Now, allow me to begin by extending a special welcome to Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, and his lovely wife, Yang amat berbahagia Tun Dr. Siti Hasmah Muhammad Ali, to all our honourable ministers who are here with us this evening, distinguished partners and guests, and all our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. Now, tonight is yet another historical moment for SIC, as not only will we witness the newly installed SIC circuit lights, but we are honoured to be in the presence of our beloved Prime Minister, who is the father of Malaysian motorsports, as well as Sepang International Circuit. So thank you once again, Tun, for joining us. On behalf of SIC, a very big thank you to each and every one of you for joining us this evening. Thank you so much for being here with us as early as 6 p.m. We were a bit afraid of rain, so we had to shift things around. But alhamdulillah, we're all here, safe, and that's what's more important, because in just a few moments from now, we will be launching the night lights, all right? So without further delay, please welcome Tan Sri Azmanyaya, the chairman of Sepang International Circuit, to now deliver his welcome speech. Dipersilakan.
Thank you, Daphne. Yang amat berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad, Prime Minister of Malaysia, and Yang amat bahagia Tun Dr. Siti Hasmah binti Haji Muhammad Ali. Yang berhormat Tuan Syed Saddiq, Syed Abdul Rahman, Minister of Youth and Sports. Yang berhormat Tuan Muhammadin Ketapi, Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture. Yang mulia Tengku Datuk Muzaffar Tengku Mustafa, Chairman of AAM. Yang bahagia Tan Sri Mokzani Tun Mahathir, Past Chairman, Sepang International Circuit, my fellow directors, Datuk Razlan Azali, honoured guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum and very warm welcome to Sepang International Circuit. Now, first of all, please allow me, on behalf of the board, management, and team at SIC, to thank Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir, Yang Amat Bahagia Tun Dr. Siti Hasmah for agreeing to be with us at this historic moment. It is such an honour to have Yang Muhammad Tun here with us tonight. Tun being the person who conceptualized and brought the circuit to life almost 20 years ago on 9 March 1999. We were the first modern Formula One circuit in the world, and although there are many new circuits that have emerged around the globe since, this track is still regarded by many as one of the best for pure racing. And tonight's launch of the circuit lights will further elevate us as one of the very few circuits in the world that can host night racing. And who better to launch this new initiative that will inject a new life into Sepang but Yang Muhammad Tun himself. Thank you, sir, for coming tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, these circuit lights serve two main purposes. Firstly, to allow us as track owners to sell more track time, as track utilization, especially on weekends, is extremely high, such that we have to turn away demand. Secondly, it allows for night racing, which we are confident will be very popular here in Malaysia. Apart from the cooler weather, in the evening, the idea of driving or racing under the stars somehow has a romantic feel to it. And in addition, young Malaysians are generally nocturnal in nature. You need to check out the Mahathir stall at night to appreciate that. Now, we already have confirmation from organizers of Formula 3 Asia, the Audi R8 LMS Cup, the Malaysian Speed Festival, and several other for night racing. And we should see the first race here soon, inshallah, before the end of this year. The installation of these circular lights is the first of several development plans that we've already lined up for Sepang Circuit. Now, we also intend to develop new and improved facilities at the Sepang International Go-Kart Circuit so that we can beat and host the World Finals, the Go-Kart World Finals race. As we know, Go-Kart is where it all begins for young talents. We're also finalizing, as shown in the video earlier, an advanced driving experience center that provide comprehensive safety and performance driving. And that will include a 2-kilometer handling circuit, a range simulation asphalt, together with classroom and hospitality area. It will be one of the most advanced centers in Asia. And longer-term plan also includes developing a drag strip, 1.5 kilometer, with state-of-the-art timing and speed sensors, a 2-kilometer motocross circuit with integrated watering system, and a 1.1 kilometer drift circuit. So we've got almost everything in Sepang. I'm also pleased to inform that we're not just embarking on hard infrastructure and such as facilities, but we're also investing a lot in soft infrastructure, which includes skills and talent development. Now, we're active in two wheels or motorcycle racing, where we are involved at the entry level, such as the Asian Talent Cup, as well as the World Motorcycle Grand Prix in Moto 2 and Moto 3 category. Inshallah, more good news will come on this. Please be patient. We also have launched programs for four wheels or car racing in the World Endurance Championship and the prestigious 24-hour Le Mans, the Asian Touring Car, as well as Formula 4 and Go-Kart Championship. It is important, ladies and gentlemen, to realize that we're embarking not just to develop race drivers. We also are setting up a technical academy for race technicians and mechanics. On top of classrooms and mechanical labs, we aim to offer real race experience with live racing teams. Now, coming back to the circuit lights, in order to have the best possible setup, we engage Musco Lights from the US, a specialist that has expertise in sports, stadium, and circuit lighting. They were responsible for the lights at Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi, the Losail Circuit in Qatar, the Bahrain International Circuit, and the Jakarta Speedway in Canada. The circuit lights consist of 64 light poles measuring as high as 43 meters with consistent illumination power of 150 lux throughout the circuit. Now, I stress the word consistent because the way that the poles and the lights are designed, it is set up in a way that every part of the asphalt on the race circuit will have consistent illumination intensity of 150 lux. This is important for motorbike riders especially, so they can judge the braking zone, the cornering apex, and the acceleration exit perfectly. Now, I should add that the design and location of the poles have been approved by the International Motorcycle Federation of FIM and the International Automobile Federation of FIA. Now, I believe this initiative of lighting the circuit at night will propel our business sustainability and open up new dimension of track experience. Once again, I'd like to thank our guests, honorable ministers, and especially to Yang Mohamad, to Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, and Yang Bahagia, to Dr. Siti Hasmah Muhammad Ali for being here tonight. Your kind presence, sir, means a lot to all of us. After all, Sepang Circuit would not have been here without your vision of its creation 20 years ago. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tan Sri Azman, and we're very excited indeed to see the future of SIC. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to invite Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, to now deliver his words of wisdom. Dipersilakan.
yang berbahagia Tan Sri Azman Yahya, yang berhormat Menteri-Menteri, tuan-tuan, puan-puan hadirin sekalian. It's nice to come back to this place. It's almost like home to me. And I'm glad to see that SIC has still not acquired a K at the end. It is still thriving, and the people who are running it have got lots of ideas. You heard Tan Sri Azman telling you about what they have in mind, what they have done, and what the future of this circuit will be. I think exciting things are waiting Malaysians. We noticed that when the motorsports came here, or rather when we built this circuit, interest in automotive engineering increased, interest in racing increased, and we really never thought there would be so many people interested in motor racing and interested in participating in the races. And we have developed some champions in the meantime. But for me, more importantly is the opportunity to learn about engines that power these fantastic vehicles. I think you know that I have been stressing increasing our engineering knowledge so as to catch up with the advanced countries. I'm quite sure that with racing here, you will also have facilities for people to service engines, fiddle with engines, modify engines, etc. That will be something that we need to acquire. We need not be diffident, because I feel that Malaysians have the capacity, Malaysia boleh, in any field that they are interested in. The only need is to have the passion to do things which are so important in the way of advancing and keeping up with the developed countries. I don't know whether we can achieve Vision 2020 or not. It's more likely that we may not, but that should not deter us from trying to achieve Vision 2020, even if it's a little bit later than we had targeted. It's good to have a vision. It's good to know where you are going. If you know where you are going, then you will be able to prepare yourself to meet the place, to go to the place you have planned to go to. So in the case of Malaysia, we need to upgrade our technological capacities. We can train them in schools, but that will be too theoretical. More importantly is to have the practical knowledge gained through actually doing things. And I believe that we can be as good engineers as anybody else, provided we apply to the task of acquiring the skills and the knowledge. Sepang has developed in the last 20 years to become one of the best-known circuits in motor racing. But we can do much more. I'm glad that's become a reality. It is officially launched the lighting of Sepang circuit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir, for the heartfelt speech. We'd now like to invite Yang Amat Berhormat Tun to the launch podium, which is located on your right. So we're just going to make way for him to continue the launch ceremony to bring lights to the circuit tonight. I'd also like to invite Yang Berhormat Tuan Syed Saddiq Abdul Rahman, the Minister of Youth and Sports, Yang Berhormat Tuan Mohamadin Ketapi, the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, together with Tan Sri Azman Yahya and Dato' Razlan to witness the launch of SIC circuit lights. All right, so we're just gonna try and squeeze our VIPs first. I know it's a very tight spot, so I am so sorry if we can't get everyone, especially our friends from the media. All right, so Tun, on my count, please push the launch lever to officiate the SIC circuit lights. All right, we're just going to get everyone comfortable there. Are we ready, gentlemen? Nope, okay, I'll just wait first. Thank God for live feed. All right, we're just going to wait for Yang Amat Berbahagia, to Dr. Siti Hasma to join her beloved husband to witness also. All right, on my count of, all right, together. Here we go. Are we ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The 5.543 kilometer circuit is fully illuminated, paving way to the future of SIC. Once, which was mentioned, quite an impossible feat to do because of its logistics and financial consequences. It is now a reality today on the 1st of August 2018, and it is an absolute honor to have Yang Amat Berhormat Tun officiate the circuit lights tonight, as Yang Amat Berhormat Tun was the man himself who launched SIC back in March 9th, 1999, almost 20 years ago, and that was the start of the development of Malaysian motorsports to what it has become today. So as mentioned by Tun earlier on, we will now have and be able to fully utilize this much loved state-of-the-art circuit. 24 hours, literally in a day. We've got a lot of bookings, almost fully booked our calendar, as mentioned by our chairman earlier on. So now with these added facilities and the official launch, inshallah, we'll be bringing more night races right here at the Sepang International Circuit. Thank you once again to Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir, Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Dr. Siti Hasma, Honourable Ministers, Tan Sri Azman Yahya, as well as Dato' Razlan for joining us in officiating Sepang International Circuit. The lights that will now pave the way to night racing and more activities for all you avid motorheads out there. And to friends of our media, especially photographers, we will try and get another photo opportunity for all of you. We will be having our guest of honor having another photo op below. So as we have seen it on the screens, now it is time for Yang Amat Berhormat Tun to experience the circuit light himself. So right after we get this photo op, we'll be taking Tun down to the track, where we have a lineup of an array of beautiful, powerful machines, one to be driven by Tun himself for a lap around the circuit. So once again, now would like to invite our guest of honor, Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir, Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Dr. Siti Hasma, Honourable Ministers, as well as our VIP guests to kindly join us at the circuit below, as we have a lineup of beautiful, powerful machines that will be driven by Tun for a lap around the circuit so that he can experience for himself driving with the newly launched circuit lights right here at the Sepang International Circuit. In the meantime, to all our other guests, do kindly remain here. We'll be serving dinner soon, and you will be able to witness the live screening and footage of our dear beloved Prime Minister taking a ride around the circuit. And it's going to be interesting indeed. Now, some people may not know this, but Tun is quite a speed demon himself, and he doesn't like going slow. I was told that Tun enjoys racing himself, probably the reason why he came up with his brainchild in the first place. And this is not his first time driving around the track. In fact, the last time he actually rode on this track was back in 2016. But this will be the first time he'll be riding a lap with the night lights that has officially been launched. So thank you once again. Do continue joining us here. You can have your choice of taking a look at the balcony or enjoying it from the screens right here. I'm not quite sure. I think because I see that Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Dr. Siti Azmah is still with us here at the Perdana Suite, which means that he will be driving the Ferrari. Because had Tun Siti joined him, then they would have gone for a slightly more comfortable car. But looks like our beloved Prime Minister is going to go for the kill. Let me see if I get my bearings right. I understand that we've got a Ferrari for him. That's right, we've got the Ferrari 458 Cabriolet. There you go. And here we are at car one. Our Prime Minister himself inside the Ferrari 458 with our Chairman of SIC, Tan Sri Azmaniaya. And like I said, he's quite a speed demon himself. Many know how ostentatious he can be when it comes to driving himself around town without his bodyguards, his driver. He actually does truly enjoy the thrill of driving. So this will be a historical moment for the father of motorsports right here in Malaysia, the man who came up with this brainchild, the man who initiated Sepang International Circuit 19 years ago. And he is here again tonight with us for this historical milestone as he'll be riding the first lap around the circuit with the newly launched SIC circuit lights. And to all our friends through the media as well as our guests who are here today and who would like to experience the ride around the circuit with the night lights, don't worry, we will have a chance for you to do so later on in the evening. Here you go. The Prime Minister is off. Joining him at the back, we have Tan Sri Mahathir in Bugatti. We've got the Porsche GT2 RS with driver Jasmine Jaffar. In Porsche 911, we're in Tan. We've got S63 AMG, and we've got the young boy, no longer a boy actually. I knew him when he was still a young boy, but now he's quite a young lad himself. Nabil Jeffrey. Also JP Chin in car number 10, BMW. And the Aston Martin driven also by TJ Chin. Relatives of each other, there you go, experiencing for himself. With Tan Sri Azmaniaya taking him around, experiencing for himself the brand new launch of the SIC night circuit lights. There you go, we're speeding it up a bit. I mean, you've got a sports car after all, right? And our man is back. Sure, that was an amazing experience for our Prime Minister, Yang Amat Mohamad Tun Mahathir. He's back with the rest of them. I heard there was a slight detour. I think it was his way of saying, no, I'm not done. I still want to race around. I don't want just one lap. I'm sure all of you are also excited to experience it for yourselves. So once again, once dinner is served, you will have that chance to experience going around the circuit here at the SIC with the newly launched night lights. And in just a few moments from now, we'll be serving dinner. So thank you so much once again for joining us and being ever so patient. That is the hop-on, hop-off bus there that will take our guests to experience night lights, so everyone can be comfortable seeing for themselves a photo op around the SIC track at night. All right, all back in one piece. Tan Sri looks okay. He was a little bit worried. He said, I'm gonna go and make sure that Tun's gonna be okay. But that was also a little safety stop there. There was a little safety reason also, knowing that our beloved Prime Minister is quite a speedy man himself. Thank you once again to our beloved Prime Minister Yang Amat Mohamad, to Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, for officiating not just the SIC clinic, but also the SIC circuit lights. Once again, we'd like to invite all our guests to kind of be seated. Dinner will be served soon, and we'll be having our guest of honor joining us back up here at the Perdana Suite. Oh, another photo op. Wow, a special signature and autograph for the owner of the Ferrari. Ni yang mahal ni. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Itu dia. Assigned. Oh, there's always, don't worry, there's always a contingency plan. Here we are having our very own Prime Minister penning down his signature on the Ferrari 458 Cabriolet. Never have I seen any Ferrari owner want anyone to write on their dashboard. That's the dashboard, right? But nope, this owner definitely wants it there. And who wouldn't want that signature of the man who made SIC, who came up with this idea, who initiated it. Almost 2 decades later, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. He's back, officiating another historical milestone for the Sepang International Circuit. Ah, there you go. Thank you so much. And Tun will be joining us back here at the Perdana Suite for our dinner. Or should I call it supper? Thank you so much. Terima kasih kawan-kawan media. Sangat-sangat bersabar. Sabar masa nak ambil gambar tu, tahu sempit sikit kan? Tapi Allah, nasib baik korang semua sabar. Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again. Okay, he's going to take a while. As you know, he is the man of the hour right now. So please do make yourselves feel at home here at the Sepang International Circuit. We'll be serving dinner very, very soon. And once again, on behalf of the Sepang International Circuit, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us. And I'll leave you in the good hands of our quartet to entertain you whilst you enjoy your dinner stroke supper. Bon appetit. Ladies and gentlemen, I leave you in the good hands of our string quartet. La Music, take it away. Welcome back, Yang Mohamad, to Dr. Mahathir. How was the ride? Everything good? I see Tan Sri Azmanyaya is all in one piece, smiling, so that's a good sign. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us. Dinner stroke supper will now be served. And in the meantime, let's enjoy the entertainment by our string quartet, La Musique. Take it away. Just a kind announcement, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who would like to experience the circuit lights, our SIC representatives will be at your table to come and jot down your name to confirm your presence for the hop-on, hop-off. So we have this special hop-on, hop-off bus that will take you for an experience around the circuit to experience for yourself the night lights. All right, so once again, we have our usherettes who will be joining you at your respective tables. So just confirm your attendance, whether you'd like to join the hop-on, hop-off for this experience to ride around the Sepang International Circuit for the night lights experience. Thank you so much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, just before we conclude our ceremony, we'd now like to invite Tan Sri Azman Yahya, the chairman of SIC, to present a token appreciation to our guests of honor, Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Just one more last thing, we would like to present a token appreciation, a memento for joining us this evening and for officiating our circuit lights right here at the Sepang International Circuit. So once again, I'd like to invite Tan Sri Azman Yahya. Sekali lagi terima kasih banyak-banyak. Thank you so much. Our heartfelt gratitude to you, to our Prime Minister Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir, as well as Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Dr. SIC Azmah. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'd also like to thank our honourable ministers for joining us this evening. Terima kasih Tun. Thank you so much. Once again, on behalf of the Sepang International Circuit and management of SIC, we'd like to once again thank Tun for joining us. And we'd like to now call upon our Minister, Yang Berhormat Tuan Mohammadin Ketapi, Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, to also join us on stage to have a little token appreciation from SIC. So this is the miniature trophies of all the Formula One races. There you go. Little token from us to you. And last but not least, we'd also like to invite Yang Berhormat Tuan Syed Abdul Rahman, the Minister of Youth and Sports, to join us if he's still here. Sorry, this was oh, there you go. Busy making his rounds. And terima kasih Yang Berhormat also for joining us. We'll be seeing more of you here at Sepang International Circuit as we do more races and activities as events here at the state-of-the-art Sepang International Circuit. Thank you so much once again to all our honourable ministers. Thank you so much to Najib Mozani, Dato' Razlan, as well as Tan Sri Azman Yahya. Now, once again, on behalf of the Sepang International Circuit and the management of SIC, we'd like to once again thank Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir, Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Dr. SIC Azmah, Yang Berhormat Tuan Syed Saddiq, Yang Berhormat Tuan Mohammadin Ketapi, and everyone else here joining us this evening for this momentous occasion. We hope to see you again at the future of SIC. Again, to all those guests who would like to join us to experience for themselves a lap around the circuit with the newly launched circuit lights, please do tell our usherettes. We're more than happy to assist you getting on the hop-on, hop-off bus that awaits you outside. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, let us all now rise as we say goodbye to our guests of honor, Yang Amat Berhormat Tun Dr. Mahathir, as well as Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Dr. SIC Azmah, together with our VIP guests. Thank you once again on behalf of the Sepang International Circuit Management Team for joining us, Tun. Terima kasih, Honourable Ministers. Thank you for officiating not just our circuit lights, but also our SIC clinic, which is now open to the public, 9 to 6 p.m., 7 days a week. Thanks to all our guests who have joined us here on this historical milestone for Sepang International Circuit. We're very, very delighted and excited indeed to see what the future holds for this wonderful state-of-the-art facility. And now with the lights, we expect to see more night races taking place here, being fully utilized 24/7 times in a week. My name is Daphne Eiking. It's been an honor being your MC for tonight. Have a fantastic week ahead. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night, everyone.
Ruang ni daripada besar kecil-kecil. Boleh. Dia turun dari atas rumah.
Lift lambat. nak tahu tak serius tu. Masa dia masuk dia jadi kit ni.
Saintis punya.
China. You know we strive for what's it? Itu cameraman tu. Mari. Kita tengah jalan. Ya, mari. Jom. Yang mana? Tu. Yang ni dah jalan. Kenapa sibuk dengan kereta itu?
Nampak Nos?
Siapa? Gambar satu? Yang mana? Yang baju putih. Siapa?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, Casey, stand by, ah.